They're insane. So hello, everyone, and welcome. It's so good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How to use your students' positive footprint to get them excited for their future college and career goals. You're like, wait, what? They have to have a positive footprint? Yes, they do, and I'm excited to show that to you right now. You know, in Los Angeles, California today, there's some really bad fires. My eyes are probably a little red, but I'm indoors. I have a filter. I'm not exercising. But I want to make sure that we show you what we have going on here. Now, I have a three-part series, and it's really titled How Good Students Can Have Bad Google Results and What Can Go Wrong. The first week, I taught why and how you need to search for your students online the way college as well, and I teach you all of this. But then the next video, learn what you need to do to improve the first page of your students' Google results. And then the last video, the one I'm going to show you today, is how to use this new positive footprint to get them excited and focused about their future college and career goals. And this is really the goal. Rather than telling your kids, don't do this, do that, and nagging them essentially, right? If you've ever felt like a nag or you're always telling your kids what not to do, it's exhausting, and I'm here for you. But we're going to talk about video number 3 here today. We're going to do a light training, just a little one. Let's look at some examples of how students' digital footprint can positively change using our proven methods at smartsocial.com. We call it shining online and keeping it light, bright, and polite. I've got 3 books called Light, Bright, and Polite, professionals, parents, professionals, and then I've got a student one here too somewhere. It's orange. They're all on Amazon. How students can use social media with a purpose instead of a pastime. Now, wait, what? That's right. U.S. News and World Report says why colleges look at students' social media. Oops. Inside Higher Ed says social media as fair game in admissions. And the Princeton Review says college admissions officers are reading your tweets. So be careful, my friends. Common Sense Media says, yes, your social media feed can impact college admissions. Crazy, right? Get your kid and yourself ready for the next step with these conversation starters. You see the word rejected there? It's a big deal. All right. What's the easiest thing you can do to impress prospective schools? It's not your GPA. It's not the debate team. It's your Instagram, your Twitter, your Snapchat, your YouTube. And I'm going to show you something that Common Sense doesn't even know about. I'm going to show you something that I've dedicated my life to that's changed the lives of students all over the world. Now, CBS News says for incoming college students, the social media stakes are high. Some admissions officers can and do use Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites when assessing applicants, though they generally don't patrol the internet for damaging information. But what I'm going to show you works across the board with most schools. Now, first, I want to show you a student named Jasmine. Josh, I don't know who Jasmine is. I'm so glad you said that because I'm going to show you that a college, let's say UCLA has more applicants than anyone in the world, I think it is, or the country. It's the #1 applied to school in the country. So Jasmine, when you Google her, you get this. Well, I don't know who she is, but it kind of looks like she was arrested. That's interesting. So as we look at that, we're like, does it cause confusion or clarity? And this causes confusion a little bit. I know her mom is out there going, that's not my sweetheart, my darling, my angel. That's not my little Jasmine, right? Actually, it is until proven otherwise. But when Jasmine started building her private portfolio, then she gets this green box everywhere, right? Everything in the green box comes up first in Google. And it's really a game of, does Google tell your first story results? Is Google going to be able to help you or hurt you? And you get to use it. And if you just leave it dormant, it's going to hurt you because other people will come up and those other people might be arrested. They might look like you. They might look like they're not serious in the opportunity you want. We're going to click on Jasmine's everything in the green box. And wow, you get this little website that highlights her passion, her projects, her volunteer work. And I got a spoiler alert, guys. She got into her dream college. Jasmine was able to get into her dream school and everything is going great. And she's an amazing student. Next, this is Gerard. Now, we don't know if he's this student or this handsome older man with gray hair or this doctor. We don't know who he is. But after he went through our program, Gerard then has excellent Google results, right? When people Google him, they come up first. They go, wow, you've got this portfolio, this amazing little home base, right? It highlights his passion, his projects, his public service, and we branded him in a fun, authentic way. And he's now, spoiler alert, he's now a sophomore at his dream school. Next is Brennan. And Brendan highlights his high school achievements, his career goals, his important projects that show leadership. He's now in his dream college, but he still updates this every 6 months, and he makes it his own. He does all these great things. He's a great student, and he's in college. Next is Emmy. Emmy highlights her volunteer activities, her internship experience, her travel photos, and what she learned overseas. Emmy's an outstanding candidate, and she's in her dream college and could not be having more fun just doing the things that she wants to do. And she's authentic here. She's doing everything, showing colleges and potential opportunities. Here's who I am. Here's what I'm doing. Now, we call it keeping it light, bright, and polite. And how can students do this? Well, students can use the activities they're already doing to create a portfolio of positive images on their own website and social media platforms. Now, I want you to consider featuring all your volunteer work. That means an animal shelter, babysitting, relatives, hospital, senior home, Red Cross, Habitat, walking a neighbor's dog, neighborhood cleanups, whatever you're doing that's authentic. It's a great chance to start putting this together. You can also showcase any hobbies or passions that you have, art, dance, crafts. You get the idea. Here's some examples. This is Camille on the far left. She says, thanks to my friends for inviting me to join them in these great seats. Go Dodgers. Now, this is pre-COVID, but we'll be back to this someday soon. But Camille is amazing, and she knows that her boss is watching and that her big ad agency she works at is making sure that you are representing the brand that you work at. You're representing your school, which is a brand, and she's branding herself here. Positive, authentic, wonderful. On the far right here, you have Rich DeMuro. Great guy. Some of you would say he's famous. I just think he's a really nice guy. He's a nationally syndicated TV tech reporter. I think he's in 40 markets. I don't know, but really nice guy. Here he is with his friends, volunteering at Shelter Hope Pet Shop. Thank you to Shelter Hope Pet Shop, he writes, for letting us share some of our tech tips with you. Now, notice he's not at any time, neither one of these people are saying, look at me, I'm amazing. And no, and they're not making all kinds of weird signs and sticking their tongue out. They are instead doing a great service for others, bringing people together. Now, here's my proven social media formula that you can choose to use, or you can throw out the window. Now, students, you can take any photo you want. You want to stick out your tongue, that's fine. But before you do that, let me show you the end result. So if you want to take a photo, take any photo, and you can put an emoji below it. And that's what we're all doing these days, right? It's like, yay, or the clapping, or this, or whatever. Do whatever you want. But let me tell you a 5-second rule that will take you about 5 seconds that will change the way an adult sees you. You see, instead of taking just any old photo, consider taking a classy group photo like you just saw my two friends do. And instead of putting an emoji below, like the clown or the, hey, how you doing, or whatever, consider taking 5 seconds to then say thank you to the organization and mention the activity. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you take 5 seconds to write out what happened in the photo, like my friends just did, then the person that is looking at your application, right? This isn't an application, but they're looking at your application and they're going, whoa, this person volunteered here, and they're looking for it on your social media. Well, if they find that on your social media, then if they want to see something underneath it that's written that describes, and they're able to tie it back quickly because they have thousands of applications, right? So what I want to do is talk to you about what that needs to look like and how that works. Now, it's also called branding your Instagram, right? Your social media profiles, sharing it with colleges. Colleges expect to find us on social media. Will they find other accounts instead? You don't have to be on Facebook like old people like me, but if you're on Instagram, it's a great chance to actually have fun. You don't have to hide from the web. Don't hide a week before. They will have already Googled you and it will already be copied everywhere. But then you can make the same username across everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere else. Now, what if you had one place to list all of your social media profiles, your projects, your passions, your accomplishments? It would be a lot easier, and it would be a lot better for UCLA, USC, or any other school to find. Well, I want to introduce you guys to the Student Branding Academy, the SBA. It's a 6-week in-depth course that guides your student to build their college-friendly online brand. Your student will leave with a personalized online portfolio, more importantly, an understanding of how colleges and employers will see everything they're doing online, and how your student can use these skills to build a positive online reputation that gets them accepted and hired. Now, when you're done with this program, you get a complete student portfolio with projects showcased to colleges, a personal brand outline for your student, weekly office hours with yours truly right here to ask questions. You get PDF downloads and worksheets to take notes during the program, weekly on-demand lessons your family can watch around your schedule, detailed step-by-step guides to help you set up the perfect student brand. And that's really what we're doing here. Not the perfect one, but an authentic one. And you get a lot more. Now, the program outline, course week 1 is how bad Google results happen, really how to audit your students' Google results. 2 is planning your students' online brand. 3 is building that online portfolio. Week 4 is completing that first page of Google results with all these ancillary other proprietary information that my team has. Week 5 is how students can launch their new online reputation. Week 6 is fine-tuning that reputation with all kinds of other tools and tactics and stuff. It's a 6-week program. What does it cost? Well, a branding professional starts at $4,000. If you want to spend more than that, call me. I know people that are very expensive. A search engine optimization professional who gets you to the top of Google starts at $1,000, but it could go up to 10, 20, 30 grand. I know the best, so call me and I'll give you the best. If you want to spend 50 grand, I know who to call. College admissions consultants, $1,000. They're way more expensive, but if you want to meet the expensive ones, call me. We'll show you. Social media expert is $500. Clean up your accounts. It could be way more. And total cost for this, about $6,500 if you wanted like a bunch of professionals to work on you. We could charge $3,000 to do this service, but because we're able to scale it through the web, our price is $500. But this year, before the end of the year, actually before October 28th at midnight, you get it for $299. Warning, the doors close October 28th at midnight and will not reopen in 2020. What does this cost if you don't join the program? The cost if you don't join the SBA, well, Forbes says that Harvard rescinds admissions to 10 students for private Facebook memes, right? Wait, they're not allowed to get into Facebook, the Facebook group that they're in. Well, yes, they are. There's ways to find it. College rescinding admissions offers as racist social media posts emerge. And you could be anywhere near this and still have a problem and be a part of it, unfortunately. That's from the New York Times. The Hill says LSU says admitted student who posted a rant on social media won't be enrolled. And lacrosse commits the offer was rescinded after Snapchat sparks outrage among students and community, right? We're seeing left and right, all kinds of students are just losing opportunities or just not getting a call back, unfortunately. Now, steps for success. If you want to make sure that my team and myself make sure that your student is protected for their future, consider signing up today. I'm going to put this link in the chat box right now. I'll put it in the chat box for everyone right now who's in here. It's so good to have everybody. Boom. You get this, and I'm going to give you so much more. Boom. There it is for everybody who's watching us live and Zoom. It's $300 one time or 3 COVID-friendly monthly payments of $99. Classes start in November. By December 14th, your students will have an online portfolio and positive brand they can use for the new year. Before the holidays hit, your student will shine online. A very good use of their time. The doors close tomorrow at midnight, and we're not going to reopen, or they close October 28th at midnight, right? Now, for those of you watching the replay, that might be tonight. 7 free bonuses. You're going to get a ton of bonuses, right? They're $500. It's stuff that people are begging for us to give them all over the country. You're going to get my books, ebooks, lists of 100 apps, the first 90 days of the VIP subscription, all kinds of amazing stuff. Once again, click on that link that's in there. It's $300, 3 monthly easy payments at $99. Classes start in November, and before the holidays hit, you will be shining online. We guarantee this or your money back. This will be $300 you will not regret. Now, how can this tool help your family? Well, it's going to take away the worry, parents. It's going to help you to rest assured that your student is making wise decisions. And you want to know that you've done enough to help them be happy and successful in life, right? This came from an actual mom last week. She said, I want to know that. That's why I joined this. We teach your student how to take responsibility for their future. Big deal. That's a really big deal. And once again, you click that link below. If you're on the fence, but isn't it unsafe, Josh, to share your full name online? I got this from a mom last week that joined. She said, and I asked her, have you Googled your kids and found your home address? All of your family's info is probably already out there, Mom. Your cell phone, your home address, your social media posts, your lookalike, aka doppelganger, who got arrested, right? When you build an online brand for your student, they begin to use their smartphone and social media with a purpose instead of a pastime, and they push down all those other results. Their portfolio will push down those other personally identifiable results. And a personal profile guides your kids to show them what is safe to put online and what isn't. You're actually less safe without a profile. Now, I'm on the fence because I think I can do all this myself. Well, what's your time worth? Learning SEO took me a decade. I'm one of the better people at it, but it takes you a long time. I'll sign up when we're ready for this. Guys, it's like building credit for your first house. Do you wait until the week before you're ready and then it delays you ever buying a house, or maybe keeps you from getting the house and you go, oh no? It's the same thing. Building an online portfolio can take years. We can help you build it in 6 weeks or less, but you refine it and slowly it comes up first in Google and it takes a long time. By 14, your kids should be working on their portfolio. My kid isn't online yet. Great. Teach them branding before they mess up their online footprint. A portfolio should come first before an Instagram account or a phone. My student gets really good grades and test scores and doesn't need this. Well, COVID is changing how colleges look at students' applications, guys. They want a more well-rounded student, and they don't rely as much on standardized tests. So important. Guys, Josh, I don't have time for this. Guys, it's only 30 minutes of learning each week. 30 minutes of hand-on building. So it's less than an hour a week. High school age students can manage the workload without their parents sometimes sitting next to them. And I don't think my student will put in the effort. Well, actually, this program gets them excited about their future college and career. And the process can tie their schoolwork with their future purpose. You can also use this course as a prerequisite for social media accounts or getting a new phone to motivate them to learn how to brand themselves online. Steps for success. Consider signing up today, guys. Click that link. Go to smartsocial.com. You'll see it right on the front. A couple $100 or $300 one time, or 3 monthly payments at $99. Remember, the doors closed. They will not reopen in 2020 whatsoever. By December 14th, your students will have an online portfolio and a positive brand that they can use for the new year. Before the holidays hit, your student will shine online, and the doors close October 28th at midnight and will not reopen in 2020. Important to note, $300, you get a full money back guarantee if you don't like it. You're going to love it. I have so many students that have joined this. It's called the Student Branding Academy. Let's go take a look at one of the students, right? We call this the Student Branding Academy. I'm so excited. We got a bunch of people in here. So let's go down here and let's take a look at this. Let's look at one of the students we have. I think I skimmed over it. This is Emmy. Let's just go watch and see what she has, okay? Hello, everyone. I'm Josh Oakes, and I'm so honored today to have Emmy Renner here. We have a new service where we build websites with students. We want to encourage you as a parent and as an educator to talk to high schoolers about building their own personal first website. Emmy, thanks for joining us today. What did you think of the process of building your first website?
I think that it was an amazing process. Josh was so helpful, and I was able to learn so much about how to create a website, and also it was just very helpful to organize myself into categories and kind of figure out what my passions were and outline what my best qualities are.
How do you think this will benefit you in the future?
I think that it will really simplify the process for colleges and make it easier for possible job aspects in the future. And it'll just really clarify who I am and organize myself so that people who are looking at me and they don't know who I am, they'll be able to figure me out and see what I like.
That's awesome. What would you tell other parents or educators that if they're on the fence about building a site for their student?
I think that it's really helpful for kids because you're able to figure out not only this new technology, but it's also really helpful to just organize yourself in a way that colleges aren't able to see through essays. So it's an interactive website where you can click on to different photos and different links, and it'll really just have everything that you need exemplified through a website.
And your website is awesome. You do a great job. You are all about volunteering and all about interning in public office and traveling all over the world. And you are shining online. I couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you.
We built a footer and a menu and everything, and it's ready to go. And your Google results, give it a month, and you're going to have amazing, amazing Google results. Well, I'm so proud of you, Emmy. Thanks for all that you're doing to set a great example.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad that I could work with you on this.
Thank you. And those of you that are watching this, you can go to smartsocial.com to learn how to put your kids' best foot forward so they can shine online. And that's really our dream for you, is to be your vibrant, awesome self and to show people who you are in a three-dimensional version, starting with Google results. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Take care. All right, so that's awesome. There's also something else you should see. Check this out, guys. For everybody that's watching this live right now, I'm going to incognito search for Emmy Renner. Incognito because it logs out. It shows me fresh Google results. Take a look at Emmy, right? She's got first result up there, and then her camp, her friendship foundation, her public office, her travel. So check this out. You click on this, and it has her photo. It has her volunteer, her internship, her travels. She even has other stuff. I'm a camp counselor. She keeps updating every 6 months. She adds stuff, right? This is really sweet. She volunteers for a special needs organization. She just fills this out and has fun. It's like a stagnant Instagram. And here's all the students she's been working with and doing amazing things with. I mean, every year she goes back. She's in her dream college. And I'm not saying that this got her that, but she couldn't be a more awesome person. Telling the story, by the way, about working with special needs. And then public office, she interned to learn how, interned on behalf of students to learn some really cool stuff. Absolutely incredible. I hope you guys will take us up on that. The Student Branding Academy, it's pretty awesome. And if you sign up today, you will get it in time before the doors close. After that, we're really excited to not open it. We're going to work on all the students that are in there, the Student Branding Academy. Okay. And as you click on this, it, once again, there's a $99, there's a $299, there's just a few hours before the doors close. There's an overview video. Hope you guys will take us up on this. Week 1, auditing your students' Google results. 2, planning your students' message. 3, building your students' online portfolio. 4, designing your Google search results. Pretty neat. You can actually design Google search results, right? Look at Emmy. When we go back into her Google search results, look what comes up first when you Google her. How amazing. This is very, very interesting that we can do this for her as well. And then, as you know, launching your students' portfolio, fine-tuning. Graduates of the Student Branding Academy have earned scholarships, landed jobs, and stood out from the competition. All this different stuff. It's pretty amazing. I hope you guys will join. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you to everybody who's joined live. It's so amazing. It's so great. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. And just wanted to just check in. So thanks, everyone, for joining. We'll see you all soon. Let me know in that chat box if you have any questions. I can see all the chats, and it's so great to have all of you. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. We will see you soon. Keep it safe. There's fires in Los Angeles, California today. It's so sad. My eyes are red because of it, but I wanted to make sure and get on here real quick to share this stuff with you. All right, everyone. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks always. And as always, keep it light, bright, and polite. Your kids are watching. We'll see you guys soon. Be safe out there. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Those of you, thank you so much. Those of you who are watching live, it's so great to have you. Take care. See you soon. Bye.